Anthony Cumia Show with Dave Landau.
My former partner, radio partner, Greg Opie Hughes. We rarely talk about him because we're like the rest of the country.
Divided.
We rarely talk about it. No, he's doing his thing over there at Westwood One. I've said my piece about the whole thing, and if you haven't heard it, it's available in my upcoming book, Permanently Suspended. So Opie is at Westwood One. He's doing a podcast over there. He tapes a podcast, does it twice a week. I think sometimes he tapes one and then makes it a two-parter, an exciting two-parter. Tune in next week for the exciting conclusion of Greg Opie Hughes. I can't imagine, like, what would need two parts.
Stuttering John, I think.
Stuttering John was a two-parter. I heard that on Who Are These Podcasts?
Yes.
They did another one.
That's actually how I knew.
With John. That's the only way I know. Anyway, Opie's doing, I figure we'll help him out a little bit. He's doing a Opie Radio Rant Line. Now, I would think this is just him repackaging the FU line. We used to have the FU line on the O&A show, and people could call up at any time. It was a number we would put out there, and then we would play some of the clips of people just, getting shit off their chest. Fuck their boss, or their wife's an asshole, or their kids are shitheads, or traffic, whatever the fuck it is. And usually they'd be pretty angry. But E-Rock's telling me this is a little different than that. Let's play the promo.
Now, the promo is 6 minutes long.
Jesus.
Why would you need a 6-minute long promo?
It's like a special. If you subscribe to his podcast, it comes up as a new episode, so it's just like a bonus little thing. So I guess they had to make it over 5 minutes for
just do
something?
it like a read in your show.
So
Hey, we're doing this.
awfully promosexual.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll see how much we get. Did you cut it up a little bit, or?
I mean, I know where certain parts are.
Okay,
in it.
that's
so we
good.
could just...
You know where the good parts are? Like
Yeah.
at the end? Do you just scroll right to the end?
It takes 3.5 minutes just to get to like the phone number and how to call in and do that.
Oh my God! I know how to do radio. Do you? All right. Let's give it a listen.
An Opie Radio call to action.
Call to action.
Let me just go out here and talk to this motherfucker for a second.
Trying to do something a little different, he said. Can you pause that for a second? He went on saying he's trying to do something different. Like, I'm not doing the same old show anymore. I'm trying to do something different. That's why I don't want to have the same old guests on, the comics and everything. It's like, no, they won't come on. That's why. But if that's what you want to say. But then he says he's trying to do something different. The beginning of his show is the theme we used to play for the O&A show. Like, how do you, if you want to do something different, aren't you? Well, all right. We've been through this. I get a little agitated. I'm like a liberal watching a Trump rally when I get a little fucking crazy.
So this is the repackaged FU line, clearly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The
All right.
repackaged FU line.
I used to enjoy the FU line.
Respect for our listeners.
Fuck you.
That's why this is a free podcast. And we depend on you to support our sponsors so we can continue to bring you more fun-filled episodes with talented guests like Joe Rogan, Bill Burr, and Mark Maron. I know. Give it time. They'll come around. For now, we want to add a new feature to our podcast, so we've hooked up the Opie Radio Rant Line for you. This initial call to action is only going out to our core subscribers. It will be first come, first served.
First burp on the new podcast. There you go. Wow, write that one down.
So when you call,
They get
your
dungeon?
name, where you're from, and then don't shit the bed for goodness sake.
All right, Tim. Jesus. Well, I started the podcast. Stop being a fanboy with Robert O'Neill, first of all, and let me do this thing with him. He doesn't care about how many downloads I have with the new podcast.
Because I'll be listening with
Pause
high
again
hopes
for
to
a
put you
second. What do you think? What do you think was a worse moment for Robert O'Neill when he saw that helicopter crash in Bin Laden's yard, or having to do the Greg Opie Hughes show?
I got it.
What is more distressing? Like when you get out of that helicopter and just see it explode behind you, and you're in fucking Pakistan, or Hey, welcome to the show, Robert O'Neill.
What do you think if he came around the corner and he saw him or Osama bin Laden?
Who do you shoot in the face?
He's got,
PTSD, either way.
he's got one bullet.
It's like, fuck, man. Oh, shit. Could you stand behind bin Laden, Opie?
And bin Laden saying nothing, and the other one saying, brother man.
Brother man, brother man. Oh, you're putting that crosshairs of that egg cog right on his fucking noggin.
Gonna lose another tower.
Yeah, you go to bin Laden, you're like, you, get out of here.
Get out of here. Grab your 19 wives and hit the bricks.
Oh, shit.
Oh, sorry, I had to. I don't even know you, but
Clean that cashew-sized piece of brain off the wall. See? He shot him in the head and nothing came out.
Got it.
Okay. Well, I wasn't even going to go down this road. I was going to take the high road. I was going to go high when they go low. And
If
now
it
I'm
was more
kicking.
succinct, got to the point, you would have time to chime in.
That is true. Very good.
True.
Who taught you that? Jay Thomas? Be succinct. Succinct.
Succinct.
Yeah. All right. Let's hear the rest of
I'm
Greggy.
not even supposed to be on the radio. Why? I'm a cook.
Well, here's your chance to say why and how much.
Don't do your Spectrum shit in here.
You have feedback for Greg?
You're always a big influence, too.
Really?
From day one, you're the one who always said, you're a storyteller.
Well, rant away.
I'm not stranger danger, don't you worry.
Want to know where Vic Henley's been?
You go to Woolworths, get a hamster? Fuck you. Come to my house and get a sugar glider.
Well, find him on Twitter and ask him.
You don't know who I know.
Maybe you want to sing happy birthday to a loved one or score some points in the bedroom. This might work. It all depends on you. Do you have a favorite episode? Tell us. The sky's the limit. Well, actually, 2 minutes is the limit. And if you go that long, it better be worth our server space, or you'll be blocked. And speaking of blocked, I have the ability to do just that. So if you're not looking to help our show be better, your sick, demented, miserable soul will not see the light of day on any episode, and you'll be blocked. And I'll take great pleasure in doing it.
Wow.
We only want true fans of Opie Radio. But that's not to say that we won't take criticism. It just better be constructive. We're a family, a community, and it's all about giving you a unique podcast that evolves in a way that makes us all satisfied. Like we do on social media, we want to involve you on the actual podcast. Maybe you have a question for us. Ask away. We'll get to you as soon as we can, be it on social media or on the show.
I'm enjoying watching
your Twitter handle?
your
Feel free
reaction
to do-
because honestly, like not blowing smoke, you're like the best comic at editing. Your shit's so quick.
That's the longest, most brutal thing on my eardrums. Holy shit.
This is
Just loving watching you like, this is wrong.
it's ponderous.
Dude, your
the
joke's
voiceover.
like 10 seconds.
The voice,
It
yes.
sounds like Brad Trackman, who we both know. To me, it sounds like Brad Trackman. I don't think it is, but wow. Yeah, it's just too long and,
It's
and
too
threatening.
long.
We're going to block you and all this shit,
It's
please.
threatening, and the whole thing is like, we want to be a community. Like they want, it's the FU line, but the nice FU line.
First of
What
all,
happened to him?
it's massively insecure.
Yes.
Massively insecure to say I'm going to block you. And the other part is, it's the O&A universe. I've been in it for 5 months. There's not a lot of camaraderie, motherfucker. Welcome.
We're not a community here. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
We're not a community.
I've also been listening for 15 years. I can count on one hand, how many times I've heard something nice.
Nice, right.
Are you shitting me?
I don't know what he is imagining. I think he believes that this podcast thing is like a resume, or it's like paying penance for being Opie and Anthony. Like now he does this, washes his soul to everybody, and then that big fucking Ryan Seacrest job will come in for him. I honestly believe that. I think he's doing this as a resume. Look, I'm nice. I'm the nice guy. I could do nice radio. I could be on an LA radio station, spin some records, talk to the people, interview celebrities and talk about like
I am Ryan and Kelly funny.
Yeah. Well, I think he's trying to baptize himself out of the filth of the Opie and Anthony show. It sticks like glue. Good luck. Yeah. Try doing a PR fucking campaign for Hitler. Try to make him seem good. Yeah, well, he made highways. Those are great. We wouldn't have our interstates here without Adolf Hitler, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. Guy knows how to build a freeway system.
Right. Do you know Hitler had a whole work program that helped the infrastructure of Germany?
He was really just trying to figure out a new kind of gasoline for cars.
Right. Exactly. Put the hit back in Hitler. That's what we're trying to do here. We need a good slogan. He's trying to wash the O&A filth off. And again, it don't come off. It's like when your finger slips through the toilet paper.
Yeah. All day.
Smelling that all day.
All day.
I don't care how much you wash.
Yeah, I don't care how cherry your soap smells.
I don't care what kind of fucking liquid cherry watermelon smelling soap you use.
Yeah, that's
you're still like, motherfucker. That's the O&A show.
Yeah, that is
it's shit on your finger.
Poop until you wash your hair with that hand 8 times.
It's not coming off. And neither is fucking the wiffle ball bat challenge.
And it's the best stink ever.
Right.
I'm proud to be part
that
stink.
It's Ryan Seacrest and the Gregster.
Look at that.
Did Ryan give him like $1? Here you go. He goes, no, I'm not homeless. I'm Opie. And he goes, I know.
I know he's had issues, not even to get into too much realness with him, but I know a lot of stuff has come up over the years, especially between him and Jim, about his issues with his mom and depression.
Yeah, he's talked about it on the show.
Yeah, like and I'm not knocking him for that, but the beard looks like that's depression because I grew one for that reason.
You did, right?
I swear to God.
Is that a depression beard?
It really looks like, and I'm not, honestly, if you're looking at me, Opie, I'm not even I think it's depression.
That isn't a beard trimmer commercial beard.
No, it's like a hiding my face beard.
You didn't have the ginger beard though, which he has.
No, I had more of a Puerto Rican mustache.
I like it.
I love it.
I can't grow a fucking beard like a big boy.
Oh my God. No, your mustache is great.
Yeah, mine.
You look like one of the cops that shot Bonnie and Clyde. It's like a 1930s fucking cop mustache.
I do look like I should just have a billy club.
Yeah.
Just twirling it around.
And we'll get Ma Baca next.
Terrible facial hair on me.
I love it.
But yeah, it does look, yeah.
There it is.
Well, that's my fake one, but.
Dude, that is so good.
Attorney Jim
Attorney Jim.
Do get it.
Do get it.
It's your money, I do get it. This is what happens when you're bored at home and your son's asleep.
Isn't it great that like so many good cameras are available, like
just to fuck around,
and your phone to fuck around. It gets your creativity going and shit. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, I like to I'll make just a deliberately bad video, and that's why it's fun. And someone's like, "This looks like shit." I'm like, "I know. Yeah. I did it on an iPhone in 8 minutes."
By the way, thank you. It's supposed to.
Right. The idea is it's supposed to look terrible.
Yeah. Sorry.
I agree. If I sat here editing this for 2 months,
I
would be a complete fucking idiot. But I made it just now in 5 minutes.
Fucking awesome.
And you watched it, so suck it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Suck it. Oh boy, look, we had to do that, by the way, because literally Opie's show was bringing our show to a screeching halt. Did you notice that? Like it was by osmosis. Our show, like the big sweaty, greasy hand on the rusted brake handle. Yeah! Sparks flying out of the train wheels.
Can we somehow hack in and do a rant on the Opie Rant Line?
That does sound like a good idea.
This man's a thinker.
How can we make that happen? Someone's got to have it.
Well, we haven't gotten to the phone number yet.
Let's hear, the pitch for the phone number. Holy shit. This
should let our viewers know.
Editing.
Phone number.
Editing.
But please, don't just say, "This is Mike at Mike Hunt on Twitter. Be more funny." And hang up and run away like my 9-year-old son. Give us something to work with. Okay, now that that's out of the way, when you do call the number I'm about to give out, you'll hear a quick message. Well, maybe not that quick.
Oh, God.
But it will pretty much ask you to tell us what you think of the show. Feel free to do just that. Or you can get creative. Sing a song, for fuck's sake, if you want, about Opie Radio. Tell us a joke, whatever. Just be entertaining. I know, pressure's on. Now you know how I feel. I was only supposed to edit this thing. Now look at me. I'm recording this at 11 o'clock at night from Frisco, Texas. I know. Where the hell is that? Who cares? I'm here and you're there.
Thank
and look,
you.
We're working
Who cares?
together. So just call and listen for the quick instructions if you'd like to be part of a future episode at Opie Radio. We've been testing the line, and it seems ready to go. I think we have a caller right now. Let's check it out.
Oh my God, it's Mike. I'm a fan. First time. Oh, how do I say this? Hi, first time, long time. Am I on the radio? Oh my God, this show is so cool. It's so funny. Oh my God, I'm going to be on the air. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Now I'm just rambling because I have nothing else to say.
All right.
This is like
Whatever you
listening
just
to a
heard,
doctor explain to you what you have to drink the night before a colonoscopy.
It's actually what comes out.
Yes.
This is more like the byproduct.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're like drifting in and out. Like, I know it's gonna hurt.
It's like, and he's not done. Like this guy, and it's not going out live. Didn't someone listen to this and go, yeah, it's a little long? And we don't really, and when we say we don't care about, when you say you don't care about, like, you're from Texas and everything, you
Nobody
really
gives a
don't
shit.
care.
Yeah.
Like, that should be taken out.
And your voice, probably every voiceover person in New York was like, this is too long, but I got a guy in Texas who'll do it.
Guy in Texas who uses his voice like this and does it. Terrible voice.
I'm in Frisco, Texas, and my 9-year-old.
Who cares that he did it at 11 o'clock at night?
No,
How is
no.
that even relevant?
Why I guess, do they think that the rambling voiceover guy is like a character that is good? Like, is that, I don't know.
Oh, they're mistaken.
Well, they're sadly mistaken, sorely mistaken. All right, let's.
Thanks, Mike.
But that's not a real guy.
So there you have it. Now you can be part of Opie Radio by calling 888-505-6743.
That audio is way too crisp.
That's 888-505-OPIE. Put it in your contacts. We'll be throwing out subject matter via social media in the future to get more interaction going. We have big plans. We started in the woods at a creepy cabin with a Mr. Microphone and 2 beer-sipping broken hearts.
No, I wasn't good, and we'll talk about that another day. I mean, I went through therapy, meditation, yoga, and I'll mention this now. This will be a future episode. I saw a shaman. I know how you were living, and now you're living like this, so something had to have happened. A lot of stuff happened. Cuban doesn't end up in the woods for no reason.
And now 50 episodes later, well, you get the picture.
Yeah.
We're evolving, moving on, growing a show. We're so looking forward to this. 888-505-6743.
What song is this?
Remember to get to the point.
Walk on the
Let us know
wild
who
side.
you are,
Yeah,
where you're
it is.
from,
I know.
and bring it
Thank you.
big time.
It's like a
All
Quaalude
kidding
version of
aside,
that.
And I
we
was
care
gonna say it's
about our
very
Opie Radio community. And
very
here's just
alt
another way to
90s
include
version,
you
yeah.
at Westwood One
care about our
Podcast
Opie
Network's
Radio
Opie
community.
Radio. I'm Joey Salvia, and it's great to be part of this community.
And the
Now,
color
what are you
girls
waiting
go,
for?
don't
Get
listen,
on the
don't
phone.
listen, don't
Call that
listen,
number
don't listen.
and rant away.
Bring it up to speed. Here we go. Hang on, everybody. There she goes.
From the Westwood One Podcast Network.
Is that it? Did we get through it?
So you think he's cleaning up his image to go on to something better?
He's
this
trying.
is a stepping
This
stone.
to him is, I know Opie very well. This gig to him is the worst thing that could possibly have happened to him.
That felt longer than my dad's funeral.
Oh my God!
I'm not kidding. That was. I'm sorry. I
Your
didn't.
dad's
mean to interrupt.
funeral was much funnier.
I know,
have to
way
say.
Oh.
More entertaining.
Oh my God!
Sorry, I had to. I'm serious though.
It's yeah. He doesn't like this. Opie doesn't want to be rebuild guy. Opie wants to be on top and stay there. Hold on.
You're allergic to hacks.
Yeah. I fucking.
Oh, line of the day.
Oh, my
Tom.
God. Yeah, my eye is itching like crazy, and my nose is running. That really fucked me up. Anyway.
That's typhus.
Yeah, I got the typhus.
Worried about you.
Just calling from LA is going to give it to you.
And now we're in the third hour of this promo. And we haven't even given out the phone number yet. I lost my virginity at 18 to a gentleman I knew in college.
He was an instructor. At the time, he was 71. And I sucked on his old dirty balls.
The Opie and Anthony community is different than the Opie radio community. Like Antifa and Proud Boys.
The Opie community is shielded from any criticism.
Yes.
I do not want to face what I'm doing wrong.
We want happy messages. We
Like
want
this.
nice things.
Like this one, I paid my cousin Mike to leave.
It sounds like he's dissing his audience, though. If
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
trying to switch
Well, he's
gears
trying
here.
to keep his audience in line. You can't do that. You have to do a show that cultivates a certain audience. The Opie and Anthony show cultivated a bunch of fucking mental patients
say.
and psychopaths.
Cultivated the
What a
worst
shitload of them.
The Opie and Anthony show produced an audience
And many good people, too.
that are sociopaths and
Many ones
potential
without
rapists
empathy.
and murderers.
Yeah, and many probably just not even potentially.
Right. Actual.
Living up to their potential.
Because it's what you do. You can't whip your audience into something. You need to do a show, and then whoever you're catering to or entertaining will then be your audience. He's trying to turn his audience into something, into a community. He wants this nice communal, we all care about each other and we all get the same jokes, and it doesn't work like that.
Want to get it for somebody like Carl, because I've seen him review places that I've gone
talk,
and
I'm
eaten
blowing
at
my
and
nose.
stuff, and I do like Carl on there. I do Sherrod. Sherrod we had on here is really fucking funny.
Great, a lot
of fun. A lot of fun,
I
Sherrod.
like Vic. I like Vic Henley. He's one of my best friends.
I didn't really know Vic until I knew him a little from O&A, but then because of that, I checked him out. He's really funny. He had a really good
dude.
Letterman
Yeah.
that I saw.
You can't judge people from their appearance on the Opie show.
It's
No.
true.
You're not giving them anything.
Well, I think some of them. I don't know. I'm yelling. You're way over there.
Can you call that number and patch us through, and we'll listen to the message, and we'll leave a nice message.
888-505-OPIE.
Oh, there it is.
There's the number.
So Garrett's putting it through, and then we'll give him some advice. We got 2 minutes, so we'll all just
Do you want me in the background just to go do do do?
So I call, and this is what you hear. Nothing. It does like a...
You've reached the Opie Radio
there
Rant
we go.
Line. Here's your chance to be on the podcast if we like what we hear. Right now, we just want to know what you think of the show so far. In the future, we'll have other topics for you to rant about. So say your name and leave a brief rant about the show at the tone. And thanks for listening to Opie Radio.
Hi, Opie Radio. This is Anthony Cumia. I got, of course, Dave Landau, my co-host.
Hey, really nice, short, brief message.
And Tom Cotter is with us.
Hi.
And we thought we'd call up and give you a little material for your show. You want to talk? You want to hear about the show? This is the first subject that you came up with. Well, how about this? Editing. Editing. The commercial for this bit was 6 minutes long of your narrator just rambling on and on.
Slipped into something more comfortable like a coma.
Yeah. We had to cut in 3 times playing it just to keep our show from sucking. It was that bad. Suck by osmosis. Also, Opie, I got to tell you, you can't wash off the O&A stink. Like I said before on this program, it's like when your finger breaks through the tissue paper wiping your ass. It's always going to smell like shit the whole day. There's no washing it off.
Every time you pick your nose, shit smell.
Right.
That's going to be.
Yes, so I can't see this, what you're doing now, being some kind of retooling of Opie to get a lucrative LA job with Ryan Seacrest.
And the next day when you go to wipe your ass, that shit's gonna happen same way.
Same way.
Right through the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Not gonna get the stink off.
Was that promo done in Texas at 11 o'clock at night? Because I was really worried about that.
And if it wasn't, why would the guy say it was? I'm interested in that part of the promo. Oh, Opie, I wish you all the best, my friend. Say hi to everyone over there at Westwood One. Buy yourself a microphone. I heard. Is that it? Oh, I heard you had 3 guests and you didn't have enough microphones. Buy a microphone. We made a few bucks.
You're a millionaire.
Open that wallet up. Jesus Christ, Greggy. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, my God, it's playing that song.
It's been...
Lou Reed is spinning in his grave.
We're going to leave another message. We're going to keep calling and leave more messages. Each one 6 minutes long of inane babble. But be nice to our community.
I'm recording this in Delaware at 4:33 p.m.
I don't know. No, I wish you all the best. Of course I do. I'm just busting balls.
Good luck.
We're just busting balls over here. From one radio personality to another. Godspeed and have a good one.
You should play this.
Oh, good. There we go.
Perfect.
He will never play that. But
no.
I would play it in a second.
Heartbeat.
You would have to play it and be like, and then you could goof on us, like, listen to these assholes. What do they do? And then no, he won't do that because it's nice. It's got to be nice. I hope the number didn't get out over our show.
Oops.
So
we don't want our fans to be aware that the number is
that would be
888-505-OPIE.
You know what would be worse? Please don't do this. Don't put a graphic up at the bottom with the number on it.
That would be the worst thing possible.
No.
Yeah.
Don't make it awkwardly large for those who might be looking at their iPhones.
Yeah.
Not if they're readers.
Awkwardly. Right. And don't put a tag at the top that says, call for winning Mega Millions numbers. Don't do that. Call this number for winning Mega Millions numbers. Prize is $1.6 billion tonight.
Oh, my God. If I win...
I'm buying Westwood One.
I know.
And
then
firing up
with the $1.5 billion, I'll do the... Oh! There it is.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, call now.
I mean the 1.5
operators.
89 billion. Yeah. There it is. Winning Mega Millions numbers right there. 1-888-505-6743. Call it up. Let Opie know he's doing a good job. Be nice. Serious questions only.
If any of you guys live alone and you jerk off and it's very noisy, I would highly recommend calling this number just before you
before climax.
Are you saying that people should call and jerk off on the phone during the recording for the entire 2 minutes?
I don't, I was joking. The last thing I would want somebody to do is to call and masturbate loudly while grunting and moaning.
You know what? Okay. As long as you tell them, as long as you don't tell them, please don't do this. Don't go into the bathroom with liquid diarrhea.
At all.
And put the phone between your legs in the toilet. And shit your brains on that phone line.
If you're gonna female circumcise your daughter, don't call that number right before you make the first incision.
The screams and horror that people would hear.
Do not walk up to a homeless person and pay them money to scream racial slurs for 2 straight minutes into your phone.
That's not what the community wants.
No, we want it friendly.
This is friendly, nice things that we put on this. Bobo's losing his mind over there in the corner. All right.
So just remember, masturbation, diarrhea, loud sex.
Yeah. Anything like that is what'll get on and help the show out. If you want to help,
It's a rant.
You'd want to help.
Those are all rants.
Yeah, they're rants. It's the rant line. But isn't ranting kind of a thing that, like, you rant, you're a little angry and worked up. It's not like, I love your show. Ooh, God, it's so good.
I'm going to say right to my friend Travis here, who I know is a listener and gay. While butt fucking, I do not want you to call this number and hold it right there for whatever sound it is that makes.
Whatever that sound is. Yeah, don't do that.
Please, that would be awful. Don't make it sound extra painful.
Yeah.
No.
Poor guy. He is so, he so wants to get out from under that O&A thing, and it's just, there's no real getting out.
Wear that as a badge of honor. Why would you dish your
Accept
audience?
It's part of who you were and who you are. You can move on from it, but don't think, people aren't going to look and go, oh, that's Opie from the Opie and Anthony show, not Opie from Opie Radio podcast thing. It's crazy.
It's not really a stink. I mean, it's only if you're upset about it.
Right.
And you can still do your podcast.
Well, he thinks he's not going to get good radio gigs because of the O&A show. Like, they will be like, oh, no, we're not hiring a shock jock. We're doing nice radio here. So he's trying to get rid of that shock jock.
Well, he's not going to get good radio gigs because it's 2018 and it's not a thing.
It's not even a thing anymore.
You're right.
That is true.
That's why you've built your own empire.
You gotta.
Like,
at this point.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Do it yourself.